5,000 feet and we can finally put skis on. Still a little thin though. We got this crust on top here, and then everything under that has been faceting. Unlike down lower where we're on that south aspect, the snowpack as we climb into the middle elevations has just gotten weaker. We don't have a surface crust on this west aspect anymore. We have very low density, newer snow, followed by near surface facets. And then the bottom of the snowpack is all crust, but it was wet snow and now it's fastening out and becoming depth hoar. Super weak. I'm glad there's not a slab on top of it. Here's a little of the wind the weather forecast was talking about. There's no blowing snow though, even though it's super low density. It's just not that strong a wind. So just over 7,000 feet, we stopped to dig a snow pit, and the snowpack's about 4 feet deep here, and the temperatures change really quickly in the upper snowpack. So the snow grains are weakening, they're fastening in the upper snowpack. There's no slab on top of them yet. There's this really low density snow at the surface that's getting sugary, bonding poorly with the other grains around it. So with the weather forecast for later this week being high pressure, it'll be interesting to see if we get inversions with warm temperatures up here that turn this low density powder into wet, gooey, loose wet avalanche material, or whether it stays cool on shady aspects up high and further drives the formation of a weak layer up here. Well, over there in the trees where we dug, nice and sheltered, and there's no slab on the surface. And here, got obvious wind affected snow right under a cornice. And even though it's a little slope, I got shallow cracking and some soft wind slopes. So I guess since there was some recent wind loading and we still got these obvious pillows that we've gotten some cracking in, like on the way down, I think we should avoid this kind of thing. Like steeper wind loaded terrain that's not supported from below that drops off like that. Let's stay away from terrain that looks like that on these northeast aspects that have been wind loaded. Let's go ride the powder where it hasn't been wind affected. Does that sound good?